Ever notice how your brain comes up with problems that it needs to solve daily, like a never ending pile of laundry? It wants to solve problems that aren't even real. Like you walk into a room, no one says anything, and suddenly you are spiraling. Am I too much? Did I make a weird face? Should I have said something? That's not self awareness. That's your brain on stress autopilot, creating fake problems. Let me tell you about my client, Sammy. So imagine this. She starts a new job. Day one, she walks into the lunchroom. It's silent. No one makes eye contact. No one says, hey, welcome. Just this weird tension in the air. And then someone looks at her, just looks. And now her stomach tightens. By the time she's home, she's already convinced I'm too loud for this place, I don't fit in, they're probably judging me. But here's the thing, no one said that. Her brain made that up and it felt totally legit. This is what I call problem creation mode. It's what happens when your nervous system is fried from chronic stress and your mind gets bored of waiting for a disaster, so it makes one up. Why? Because your mind has two jobs. Actually, it has only one big job, which is sections into two. Job one, protect you from pain. Job two, distract you from pain. By distracting, it protects you. So instead of letting you feel the raw stuff, like, what if I don't belong here? Your brain goes, let's focus on something smaller over there and fixable, like your tone of voice or whether you are being too loud. It feels like you are being analytical, smart, in control, but it's all a decoy, a stress fueled illusion. And it gets even more interesting. Let me tell you about my client, May. She started having panic attacks. At first, it only happened in traffic, then at a store, then at work, then in her bedroom, the place she felt the safest. She thought it was about being in tight spaces in transport, then about being outside. Then she thought it was about specific kind of doors. Then it was about control. She told herself it was about having control over her environment. Then she started having panic attacks in her bedroom and had zero logical explanation for it. And that really freaked her out. So when we started working, the mind was going through these loops. Every time we pulled back a layer, her mind dropped another decoy until finally we got to the real stuff. Old buried fear of being vulnerable. Being in a situation where her feelings were discarded, she had to hold so much together, so much inside. She actually, when she needed actual support, she needed to be okay to express her overwhelming rising emotions. And that never happened. That was fuel her alarms, the deeper fear, that vulnerability. So here's the good news. Once your mind trusts that you are ready to handle the real stuff, it starts to uncover the real issue, the core issue. It stops feeding you problems after problem and starts offering insight instead. You go from, I need to fix it myself, to, this is just my brain trying to protect me in the only way it knows how. From panic and overthinking to real grounded clarity. It's like your mind finally realizes, oh cool, they've got this, I can stop freaking out now. If your brain feels like it's running in cycles and you are tired of solving problems that never seem to end, let's figure out what's actually going on under the hood. Book a complimentary stress diagnostic call with me. No pressure, just a solid conversation to help you untangle the real core issue of the stress and build a plan that actually works. You don't need another productivity hack. You need your brain to stop fighting you. Your brain stuck in protector mode, the need of which you have outgrown. Let's do that together.